Heather Geisler. I'm here with Block News, and joining us is Xiahong Lin, the founder of the Bodhi project, and Jane Wu, the VPO of marketing. Hi guys.
Hi.
Do you want to tell our viewers what the Bodhi project is?
Yes. So Bodhi project is what Bodhi is. Bodhi is a decentralized prediction market built on top of blockchain. So in a simple way, you can imagine we are a application or a protocol that's running on blockchain 100%. So there's no centralized server, there's no domain name or like an app. So basically everything, our data, our software, our source code are running fully on blockchain. And so what Bodhi is we are building this so that people can freely to create a prediction market on blockchain. So what's a prediction market? This is a prediction market. It's a marketplace so that people can trade and exchange the results of a certain future events. So example could be like what's the Bitcoin's price at the end of this year, or who's gonna be final winner of the World Cup of this year, or like in the insurance case, like whenever you take a flight, whenever you purchase any flight insurance, you actually predict like your flight's gonna get delayed. So all those use cases can be possible to be built on blockchain. We are building this to solve the issue that conventional prediction market has. So where like the conventional prediction markets, it's like you are not able to freely create whatever topic you like, and there is very high maintenance cost, regulation cost. So whoever participate in this area, if their prediction is incorrect, they lose everything. If they're correct, they need to pay very high tax and fee. So that's why people feel like prediction market is very like a gambling or speculative area. And we are trying to address this so that these prediction markets can be utilized in science, in insurance, in a financial system. Yep.
How did you come up with this idea?
Yep.
Why is it important?
Right. So I myself started to learn this Bitcoin and blockchain since 2011. So, and later on, I participated Ethereum crowd sale, and I became one of the very early adopter of the Ethereum smart contract technology. And I also help Ethereum to spread this technology in China. So I'm kind of one of the early evangelists of Ethereum smart contract. Been a given for the past 7 years, and I've trying research and learn a lot in crypto and blockchain area. And people keep looking for what could be the killer app of blockchain. And there's currently there's no fixed answer because everyone is still exploring. But for me, I think blockchain it's actually a trustless layer that can be a very useful agent that remove a lot of very expensive, for example, agent fee, if any. So I think prediction markets, for one, it's like I said, the cost of this conventional prediction market is very high. So it makes a lot of sense to move this onto blockchain so that we save a lot of cost and fees by utilize this blockchain. Second thing is right now so many projects or people are talking about decentralized this, decentralized that, but if you look at the current status of blockchain, it's very limited. You cannot hold big data on blockchain. You cannot run in very high performance code on blockchain, and the block time is very long. That you are not able to do responsive operation. So given all these limitations, I think at this current state, it's very it's infeasible to build whatever you like. Instead, if you look at these prediction markets, it's actually can tolerate all these limitations and can be smoothly and perfectly running on blockchain. So feasibility-wise, I think prediction market is one of the very good use case that's possible at this current status. Lastly, I see China as very big potential market. And right now, the whole world is embracing this blockchain technology. But most of those platforms are built for like Western world or so-called global markets. For us, I think China, given this very large population and markets, we want to focus in the early stage, focus on building these prediction markets for China markets, and so that we provide very user-friendly user interface and language are all localized, and we will build very close business partner with Chinese companies. So by doing this, we believe we will be like a very early startup that's focused on China market, and that's a third reason. Yeah.
Why do people need this? Why do people need Bodhi?
Yeah. So without Bodhi, right? If without Bodhi right now, you still have to rely on conventional prediction markets. So first, again, you cannot create any topic like whatever you like because you have to rely on those service providers to provide those topics. Second, even though you participate, it's very like expensive and it's so-called like it's very speculative. And second, there are a couple like kind of like competitors in this area like Augur and Gnosis. All of them like have been announced the projects since like more than 3 years ago, but they haven't released anything yet. So given, like I say, I have been in this area for more than 7 years, I really hope someone can build some working application that can serve to the whole crypto community. And that's why I think Bodhi, we already have our testnet version deployed on quantum blockchain. So user right now can download our alpha version through our website. So you can use it, and we are targeting to release on the mainnet end of this month or next month. So at that time, Bodhi is actually the only choice that you can participate in these prediction markets with almost zero fee. Yeah.
That's great. So is that the future of Bodhi right now?
Yes.
Where do you see it in the long term?
Yeah, I think this is very exciting. People may feel like, well, sounds like you are providing exactly the same service like conventional prediction market, but I will argue that we are not. From the user experience side, like, yeah, I agree. Like we try our best to make them feel exactly the same, but underneath, there's no like we provide a fully decentralized solution that nobody actually control Bodhi network, even like our like Bodhi Foundation. We don't control it. There's no like single point of failure. So this will provide very secure, very safe, and very fair marketplace so that everyone can fairly like participate and compete with each other. And I think it will change the whole world about how do we exchange the valuable information, because a lot of time, because of the limitation of these conventional prediction markets, right now there's so many like insider knowledge exchange, and that's illegal and that's not fair. And when we have this, then everyone can freely like exchange their information through our platform, and that can be very useful. Yeah.
Jane, is there anything you'd like to add about Bodhi?
It's basically the idea of wisdom of crowd. That's something like we can do for the we see as like a lack of thing. And I think for Bodhi, in the future we would like to provide blockchain as a service to our like corporation clients. So we can, because we are providing a prediction market framework. So in the future, anyone if they want to build a prediction market, they can build using our framework. And also, I still feel very excited about that.
Well, before we get going, is there anything else that you'd like to tell our Block News viewers?
Yeah. So one thing I want to add on is that Bodhi is a decentralized application that's built on blockchain, right? So actually, there's a misunderstanding about this concept, which is so-called DApp. It's like an abbreviation of decentralized application. So right now, there are so many projects that claim they are building decentralized application on blockchain. But my point is this: if you are a centralized controlled, you are not decentralized applications. No matter whether you are based on a regular internet server or blockchain. And what Bodhi is trying to achieve is that we want to give all the control back to the token holder, so that all tokens holders can control and governance the whole system decentralized in a decentralized way. So that's the goal we want to achieve, because that's the only way to make sure there's nothing like this prediction market is not controlled by anyone, and the way how it works, it's like fully distributed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you to all of our viewers at Block News.
Yeah, thanks.